next guest is an actor, a host, and a fan favorite from RuPaul's Drag Race, who you know best by one name and one name only. Please welcome Shangela!
Shangela!
Don't get up on me.
Yes, you will.
Something simple, you know.
Just stand. Do the interview standing. Why you even gotta
You know
stand?
what? Surprisingly, I can sit in this. How about that?
That's
Wait, Lonnie,
fabulous.
look at how we're dressed compared to Shangela.
We got on
We got
rugs.
the wrong memo, yo. What the?
We got on rugs.
Hey, it's fashion. It's fashion.
Oh, God. I am such a huge fan of you.
Yes.
I'm so excited you're here. You're electric.
Thank you.
Yes.
That is so kind of you. I love y'all too.
Thank
I can't
you.
believe I'm here. This is so fabulous.
I know.
Oh,
Okay, so let's
goodness.
talk about fashion first, Lonnie. I
Yes.
gotta do this. Break it down for me. How long did it take for you to get ready? Did you do everything yourself? How'd you get started? Everything.
Well, in drag, you know, I've been performing in drag for about 10 years now. So I can do a full glam look. It depends on what mug you're going for.
Right.
I know divas that can slap on a 30-minute mug, okay?
Okay.
That's the makeup, 30 minutes.
What's
but
this?
for me, this in to out is about 3.5 to 4 hours.
Wow.
I have a fantastic glam team. My friend Angel made this entire look for me, and Mindy. My makeup is done by Luscious Mascara, hair by Sammy. Honey, I got a whole team that just
whole
puts it
team.
together.
Village. Give it up
Yes.
for the team.
Yes.
Is on it, you know? Because
Thank
I did RuPaul's Celebrity Drag Race.
You
Drag
did.
is no joke.
Yes.
I mean, that was a lot.
Oh, Lonnie.
Okay.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you look good though, Lonnie. You
Yes,
look
you do.
good.
It made me feel different. Can you explain the first time you became Shangela? Well, how did that happen?
Well, there were some guys performing Single Ladies at a show in West Hollywood. And I taught them the choreography because I learned it from YouTube. You know, I love Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the night before they were to go on, one of the guys got sick and couldn't do it. Well, they needed a Beyonce.
Boom.
So, baby, first time ever, I went out there, my little leotard that I had gotten from Ross, dressed for less, and it was fabulous. So my mom even was there visiting me in Los Angeles at the time. She put little rhinestones on and glued it. And, and that's my mom there.
Hey,
that's
Mom.
Mama
That
Deb.
is so sweet.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
And then fast forward 10 years later, I got to actually perform Beyonce for Beyonce at the GLAAD Awards.
How was that?
What was she like for
Oh my
it?
gosh, she was everything you would want Beyonce to be when you met her, if you're a super fan like I am.
Yeah.
And I remember after the show, she gave me a standing ovation, her and Jay-Z, so I was like, oh yes, love
Yes,
it. And afterwards, I got to meet her, and I just remember her saying to me, like, she was like, you were so good. I was like, you were so good. You are Beyonce. I love you. And I love Beyonce.
We love
That
her
is so
too.
good. So we know we're seeing Shangela live and in action right now, but when you're not Shangela, you're DJ.
Yes.
So give me the differences between both.
Yeah, well, DJ is my name. A lot of people think I'm an actual DJ. No, that's not my talent. That is my name. And the difference, I would say, really, Shangela is my drag persona. It's a glamorous showgirl.
Yeah.
I love to be like, you know, watching Jenifer Lopez in concert. You're like, yeah, she got the rhinestones and the sparkles,
Yep,
the
totally.
hair. That's Shangela. And DJ, I'm still just as fun, loud, country, and friendly, but just not all this sparkle.
How did you come up with the drag name Shangela?
My friends Ron and Brad actually came up with the name. My friend Brad was working telemarketing, and he was calling, you know, you called 20,000 times, and this lady, he could not pronounce her name correctly. She said, well, you're gonna get my name right. My name is Shangela Laquifa Wadley, and don't you forget it. So my
Did you
first
just
show, he
say-
was like, you will be Shangela Laquifa Wadley. I said, all right, there we go.
Hey, I love that. And you know, you're really big on Cameo. What is the least favorite request that you've gotten, and what's your favorite request that you've got?
Ooh, that's a good one. I love the Cameo app because I get to stay connected with my fans.
Yeah.
I would say my favorite are like the pep talks. People are like, my daughter's having a rough time in school. She's 15. Would you make her a message? And I'm like, oh, of course, anything I can pass along.
Yeah.
Because I know what it feels like sometimes to be like a young gay kid and not fit in and feel comfortable, and to get a call or a message from someone you love, that'd be really cool. So that's what I love. What I don't love is when they call and say, can you help me break up with my boyfriend?
Ooh.
I wanted you, Shangela, to give him a message that said, Dear Robert, Jason don't want you no more. I don't like doing that. And the check is not lovely enough.
Right.
It could be.
Okay, it could be.
That is so random.
It's so random.
So I also heard that you live in Jenifer Lewis, who happens to be one of our favorite guests.
Yeah.
Jenifer Lewis's basement for the last 10 years.
Yes. And
Talk to me about this.
I would love to. Okay, so people go, oh, Shangela, you living in the basement still? But it's Jenifer Lewis's basement/pool house, okay? And I moved in there. I started as Jenifer Lewis's assistant when I first moved to Los Angeles in 2008. And then when I got on Drag Race, the second time, she said, okay, now, honey, you become too famous to be my assistant, but you can move into the basement. So I moved in, and we became such great friends, and we've had a show on YouTube called Jenifer Lewis and Shangela. She's one of my favorite mentors and has like really impacted me, just learning so much from a professional like Jenifer Lewis. And you know, it's LA, it's rent control, so I ain't trying to leave until the turn of the century.
Right, right.
I feel you.
That's a good spot.